Married to Medicine, darlings. Okay, let's just get straight into it. So Toya, she is throwing a housewarming party. Everybody's invited. This is gonna be the big party um, of the season. It seems like it bounces from either Toya having the biggest party or Mariah having the biggest party. Um, Mariah's parties seem to be more put together usually than Toya's parties. But Toya's party this time was lovely. It was all put together. It was all thought out. Great. I thought it was dope. Um, she's spending the money, and Eugene's just okay and cool with everything Toya does. So I mean, if they got it like that, then spend it like that. That's all I got to say. Hell, but every time um, Toya tell Eugene to budget more and save more money, that in her mind that means spend more money. So if it works for y'all, then it works for us. Hell, I'm tired of talking about it. But if y'all get in debt again, or if y'all get in bankruptcy again, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. There better not be no storyline, because I'm going to skip right on past it, okay? Okay, so Jackie, she's with her business partner, which is Curtis. She giving Curtis something to do so he will feel important or feel included, even though, it's still her stuff and her dream, and she ain't stopping cutting down them hours of work. So I mean, it don't matter whether he there or not. Anyway, she don't see it like that. They're doing their thing. She's super happy. Congratulations to Jackie. She's super successful, and she's definitely somebody to look up to. However, how does she expect for a marriage to be successful when they don't spend time together? I don't know. And she don't really seem to be willing to give up that time either to put towards her marriage. She pretty much said that that she was busy when she met Curtis, so he kind of know the ball game. So why complain? Pretty much is what she said. I hate to say it, but I wouldn't be surprised if Jackie and Curtis' relationship don't work out. It's the same old, same old. She don't see no problem with it, so I guess she won't see no problem him going on over to whatever other woman is that comes into the picture later on. I don't know. Who knows? Let me see. Okay, so all the ladies are getting ready to go to the party. There was a scene with Contessa and her husband and the kids. She getting ready to go back to school. You know. It's more of the same old on the show with everybody, it seems like. Let me see. So, we have Cecil and Simone and Buffy and Dan. I believe that's her husband's name. They're on the way there. So Simone, messy self, decided to bring up how is her and Jackie in the car on the way to Toya's party. I'm just like, oh gosh, here we go. Buffy got all emotional. Buffy got all down, and I'm just like, what is going on? Where is all these emotions coming from? I would never want to discount somebody's emotions or say, or tell somebody, oh, you can't get mad at this anymore. Or, why are you still mad about this? You don't know what people are going through. You don't know how people handle certain information or what triggers a certain emotion from people. But I thought that you and Jackie squashed just 2 episodes. Now, mind you, last week Jackie was being messy in her confessionals. She's not really feeling Buffy. It's just kind of like, Mariah made a comment in this episode saying that if you tell Jackie her eyelash is too long, you out the group. Which, is an exaggeration, but it's kind of like that. It's like, Jackie is the one person that is kind of untouchable. And if you go against Jackie in any kind of way, it's like, oh, she's not going to fool with you forever. So, and that's not fair at all. Because all of y'all are on the show. But, we love and respect Jackie. But Jackie ain't no better than nobody else. But that's kind of like that unspoken rule thing that she kind of is. Or she's kind of like the mother. of the show. So anyway, Buffy, she started like hooping and hollering, and in the car she started getting emotional and down. I was just like, oh Lord, here we go. Um, Let me see. Toya arrives there. Everybody's dressed up in their best Indian uh attire. Very Arabian Nights moment. It was lovely. Um, Everybody looked great. My best dress was Quad, Toya. Um, I'm gonna say Quad, Toya, Mariah, probably. Hmm. Although two honorable mentions are Jackie and Contessa. I liked Heavenly's hair, and I like Heavenly's makeup. But the outfit I didn't really care for. I felt like she could have did more with it. And Damon didn't even bother dressing up at all. I was like, why come? Damon never participates, hardly ever, and I guess they're just used to it now. I guess it's not a big deal because he's one of the guys, so it's like he ain't got to dress up. But I mean, hell, Cecil always be sharp as a tack. But anyway, let me see. So Simone will pull Jackie off the side and tell her, I think that it's time for you to give a real apology to um, Jackie. And I meant to Buffy. Simone telling this to Jackie, and Jackie was just like, "What? Like, what do you mean? Like, we done talked about this and stuff." And so Jackie's confused as to why Simone is being messy, because that's Simone, the BDL, you know. And so Jackie came out to Buffy. They talked about it. Buffy says, "I don't think that you're a malicious person." Now, by this time, Buffy's in tears, saying that I don't think that you are a malicious person. And I do receive that. And Jackie said, "I would never want to take my issues, me being infertile and stuff, and make fun of somebody else for the same thing." But Buffy was just like, that whole situation just brought up a lot of emotions, etc. And that just really hurt me. And Jackie was just like, okay, well, this is more so your issue than it is mine. Jackie went to go talk to Curtis. She was just like, I'm just gonna have to take a break from this group now, and because I've done all that I can, but things are just starting to go sour. I'm like, Jackie does tries, but it always kind of just falls flat. But also when the situation gets heated, usually between Mariah versus Quad, or Mariah versus Quad and Heavenly, or Mariah versus Heavenly, is she never jumps in and says anything to try to diffuse it. Not saying she has to or she should, but I'm just saying, if it's your event, if can't none of them act right, then put them all out. Don't just put one out, put everybody out. But anyway, so Jackie's in the hot seat right now. She was just like, I'm just through with everything. I don't want to be bothered. No, period. I'm just like, well, Jackie, it doesn't work like that. If everybody else can have their hand on the fire, so can you. But okay. Yeah, so Buffy just going all in Toya's closet, all in the bathroom, on top of the roof, outside, in the back, in the pool, in the woods, hooping and hollering, just all around the house, showing out. And I'm just like, I was just honestly just confused. I was just like this the whole time, because I'm just trying to understand. I mean, I guess a lot of things just hit her all of a sudden, but I don't understand, like, the anger and the tears and all the emotion. It just came out of nowhere. I was just like, oh gosh, this is where you choose to have this breakdown right now in this moment. It was crazy. So we got some of the girls trying to calm her down. Toya, Simone. Contessa gets wind of it, on what's going on. and Contessa, went up to Buffy and was just like, I understand, what you're going through. I've been there, but you need to suck it up and let it go. And, she was being very drill sergeant in that moment. Was it appropriate? No. Do I think that Contessa went into the situation thinking that it's not that big of a deal? Or thinking that, she was probably just thinking that this is an inappropriate place to have this. And, you're at a party, so let's have fun and not think about this in that moment. That's the place that Contessa was going to. Now, they did tell Contessa to let it go and stop and leave her alone. But Contessa did keep pushing. So, I understand where Contessa was coming from. But I guess it was just not the place to be so aggressive with it. But, I mean, it's just who she is, It's not really something that she can change. I mean, it is. She's a doctor. She knows how to be compassionate. But in that moment, she was just like, girl, what's going on? Which I get it. Let me see. So, yeah, she was just telling Contessa to calm down and chill out. And she was like, I've been there. I know how you feel. And Buffy started yelling at Contessa, saying that you don't know how I feel. And now you're making the situation about me. This is my hurt. This is my pain. It was just so over the top. I was like, Lord have mercy. Then Mariah comes in. She starts getting up in Contessa's face. Tells Contessa that she need to chill out. And, you need to calm down. And she was holding Contessa. Mariah was just like, can you let me go? Contessa was like, can you let me go? Mariah was like, no, I cannot. So Contessa was just like, yes, you can. And, Lord, they was finna go to blows. Mariah over there hunching the couch, acting a fool. I was like, Lord, look at all these old women. I was like, y'all need to stop. Contessa go back out there. Mariah go back out there and talk to her sister and some other lady. And told Contessa she shouldn't even be here. She need to be somewhere studying. And I was just like, oh Lord, it was truly a mess. Overall, it was a nice party, I feel, but yeah, that whole moment, it was just out of the control. Next week is actually the reunion. This is probably the juiciest episode they've had, and it's already the reunion. And that's this season of Married to Medicine has been quite lackluster, to say the least. It's me being nice about it. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Buffy made the cut to be on the next season. I would think so. I would like to see more of Buffy. But to bring this back up, Buffy for you to participate, but for Simone for you to bring this whole thing back up, very petty. I see next at the reunion, Simone and Jackie relationship is kind of separating. So I was like, oh Lord. It was bound to happen, Simone being on the side with Mariah and Toya. Let me see, forever Mariah versus Quad. That's forever. It's gonna be probably forever Mariah versus Heavenly. Yeah, at the reunion, Quad and Heavenly gonna get into it a little bit because Quad Heavenly made some smart comments to Quad. Well, saying that she allegedly slept with Common and all that kind of stuff, and then Quad making smart comments saying that don't nobody want their husbands, basically saying they're less attractive, so don't nobody want their husbands. And so I saw Quad and Heavenly get into it a little bit. I'm like, now Miss Quad, you might want to tread lightly. They already want you off the show, sis. And Heavenly has been championing for you the most out of everybody, because they don't care what Contessa says, because they secretly don't really like Contessa because they can't get with her personality. Jackie's gonna stay silent and not say nothing. Simone is two-faced. And that's all you got is Heavenly on your side quad, pretty much, because we know how Toya and Mariah feel about you. So I mean, you might want to stay in friends with Heavenly, Miss Quad, unless your sister circle checks are that stacked to the point where you can financially leave Married to Medicine. But until then, sis, you might want to just chill out and play your position. Unless they just get rid of you anyway. Because, yeah. Once Heavenly turn on you, you won't have nobody else champion for you. They'll get you off the show quick, I guarantee you. Because you're already not married to medicine, my love. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's Kingsworld on Instagram and Twitter. At It's Kingsworld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mr. Chalaki on Cash App and PayPal. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Happy holidays.